What's up, people? It's Baby J. Thanks for tuning in once again. Hopefully by now you should be getting to know me a little better. You should be feeling a little more comfortable with the new YouTube girl. Anyway, this month is National Women's Month. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Women's style. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Still hear turn up when I say that, like turnip green. This time, I'm gonna get on the women, cause it's Women's Month. Why not? Now, not all of us are bad. It's just a little select few that give us a bad name. So there are a few things that I need to get off my chest about some ladies nowadays. It's Women's Month. Let's better ourselves. Starting with this. Stop fighting over men. It makes you look crazy. If your man is worth having, he shouldn't be giving you any reasons to be fighting over him anyway. Real talk. Honestly, if I got somebody and for some reason he makes me want to whoop somebody else's ass, I don't need to be with you no more. You making my life dangerous. I didn't get with you for that. I didn't get with you to have to get my ass beat over you. I'm sorry, you're not worth getting my ass beat. The only one worth getting my ass kicked is me, my mama, and my kids. That is it. Only way that I'm gonna fight for my man is if he's getting his ass whooped and I'm trying to help out. And best believe I'm grabbing something if that happens. I'm grabbing a chair, a bottle, a combination lock, skillet, brick, anything I can get my hands on that's basically one and done. That fight will be over quick. But when you're doing Jerry Springer style on these other ladies because your man ran off somewhere and decided to get him some nookie somewhere else, listen, let his ass go. You deserve him, boo-boo. The word bitch. I look at the word bitch like I look at the N-word. I don't want to hear it. Not about me anyway. I know, most of y'all say, I ain't got no problem with the N-word. You know what? I don't have a problem with it either. Just don't call me that. Same thing with the word bitch. I'm not a female dog. Last time I checked, my government name was Jasmine. My nickname was J or Baby J. Bitch ain't now one of them words. Now, if you cool with the word bitch and being called one, that's fine. But don't be surprised when a man decide to endear your ass a little bit. I'm a boss bitch. I'm a bad bitch. I'm sorry, I don't like to be now one of them things. I'm successful, I'm intelligent, I'm beautiful, I'm blessed. So many things I can come up with before I get to boss bitch and bad bitch. Another thing I get confused about some of y'all ladies on, wanting bad boys. Now don't get me wrong, a little thug or bad boy ain't nothing wrong with them sometimes, but sometimes you gotta realize bad boy or thug ain't somebody you can settle down with. I'm just telling you right now. Now if you happen to be one of the women that make that man want to turn his life around, congratulations to you. However, if you're one of those ladies that has somebody and you obviously not the one that's going to change his bad boy behavior, get ready to be treated badly because it's coming. Oh yeah, it might be cute at first. Look at how his pants sag when he walking around. Ooh girl, look at how he talks to me all rough. I love it like that. All of those things gonna change a few months down the road when you want him to grow up a little bit and you want to settle down with him because you really like him like that. And all he want to do is pop off and hang out with his boys and don't really want to make nothing of himself. Then you sitting here with the boo-boo face wondering why he won't do anything. Well, you picked a thug. Thugs do thug things. I don't blame that man for not doing what he's supposed to do. I blame you for picking him. Baby mamas. Oh my God, baby mamas. Y'all are really giving us a bad name. Especially the ones that's taking child support and don't want to spend it on their kids. Child support is not for your nails. Child support is not for your hair. Child support is not for you to go and turn up with your girls. Child support is specifically supposed to go towards your baby. There's no reason to use your kid as a pawn because when that child grows up, guess who they gonna be asking for answers? And what excuse you gonna have when they start asking questions? I just didn't like him no more. Fine, you didn't like him no more. What the hell that had to do with me? And baby mama, stop hating who your ex is with. I will never understand that. Got a problem with the next girlfriend. What did she do to you? Why do you even care you're not with him no more? She's exactly what you were before you and that man didn't work out. Need to stop with them games, shout it. Another thing I don't like is when a woman walk around and expects her man to treat her like a queen. but are you really acting like one? Here is where I break down how you should start acting like a queen. Take care of your castle. Whatever skill you have, whether it is cleaning, cooking, taking care of the finances, taking care of the kids, whatever you are good at, that is what you do, and that is what you bring to your castle. That is how you help your king build your empire. Bring your skills to the table and mesh them with his skills and build. You got some women that are stay-at-home moms. You got others that work part-time, full-time, sometimes more than one job at a time. Either way, no matter what you are doing, you should be working to take care of your castle. When your man leaves, he should know that everything's gonna be all right when he gets home because you are there taking care of it. When your man comes across a problem that he has a hard time dealing with, you, the queen, are supposed to partner with him and help him figure that problem out. Not assume that just because he's the man, it's supposed to rest all on his shoulders and his shoulders alone while you sit back and watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. At some point, if you're not doing anything, that man's gonna ask what he needs you for, and vice versa, fellas. If that woman is sitting there trying to build an empire and finds that she is building it alone without your help, she's gonna ask the same question. Now, ladies, I know sometimes our men make us want to kill them. They make us want to rip the banister off the wall and knock them upside the head with it. But remember, that is the man that you picked. That is the man that you have decided to have your forever with. That is the man that you have decided to build something with. So as long as you decide to stay there with him, then you have decided to be the queen to take care of that king. Your man come home from work, how about not nagging him as soon as he comes through the door? One thing you might want to try to do before you bombard him with all your issues that you've been dealing with all day is let 30 minutes to an hour pass by so he can decompress after getting home from all the stresses he had to deal with all day. Sometimes people just want to come home and relax for a minute. They're not ready to come home from all the problems that they dealt with outside, only to deal with more problems once they get in. Then you get to a point where you don't want to come home anymore. And don't act like you don't get this, because I know a few ladies that feel like this all the time. You know what I'm talking about. Go to work, come home, got to deal with kids, help them with the homework, cook, all of that, and you feel like you didn't get a time to relax. Well, that's exactly how your man feels when he comes to the door and the first thing he gets is all that yapping away before he can even say hello. If you're acting like a queen, you ought to carry yourself like a queen. All of this ratchet acting shenanigans, it's not gonna work. Nobody's gonna look at you like a queen, boo-boo. Nobody's gonna wanna bring you home to their mama and say, this is the one for me. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm some type of relationship expert, because I'm not. I'm just telling you what I have just learned a few months ago. Took a while for me to figure some of these things out, and I thought I'd pass some of this information along to my fellow lady. I'm telling you, I had to take a hard look at myself and how I was acting. There's a lot of things about me that was selfish, and I didn't realize I was selfish as hell. Once I took that hard look at myself, I started adjusting how I reacted to things. The net didn't start going every time I heard something I didn't like from him. I stopped trying to talk over him every time he said something that I didn't like. Anytime he came to me with an issue, I honestly tried to listen to what the issue was and not let my feelings get into it. And if feelings happen to come up to the point where you are getting pissed off, you get your grown woman ass up and take a walk and come back when you are thinking clearly, and you can discuss king and queen shit like a king and queen should. If you're gonna act like a queen, you're gonna have to learn how to love yourself. We got a lot of insecurities as women. Worried about being cheated on, worried about our bodies, always wondering if our man is satisfied with us in everything. I have a whole bunch of insecurities. Learn to love yourself, because you were lovingly and fearfully made, and everything about you is beauty, if only you would just realize. All you have to do is take care of yourself. That's something I'm still learning, taking care of yourself. Because when you're so busy trying to take care of everybody else in the house, whether you got just your man or you got kids and your man, and then the house itself, it's so hard to remember to take care of you. But part of being a queen is remembering to take care of you. And the last thing about being a queen is demanding respect. Now, you don't have to walk around with your nose all up in the air like you're better than everybody, but you damn sure ain't got to smile and think it's cute when somebody pinch your ass. Let that hand come back as a nub, know what I mean? Ladies, how you act is how you will get treated. Don't ever act like you can just act crazy somewhere and barely respect yourself, let alone have other people respect you. And they'll wonder why people are treating you like you're nuts. Sometimes you gotta learn to act like you got a brain. Contrary to popular belief, men like women with brains. Now, of course, this is not the end all and be all of how to be a woman. I don't get down like that. As I said before, this is just some information passing on from me to you, and something that I had to learn myself. And it's something that I had to learn just recently. Some of these lessons were hard for me to learn, but I got it down. Life is a whole lot better. He still made me want to take that banister upside his head every now and then, but at least I know I still love him if I do it. And the good thing about that banister is now it's being held by a queen. Whatever works for you in your relationship, do that. Whatever your man likes, do that. Whatever needs to be done to keep your household together, your empire, do that. But do it with love, do it with grace, and do it with respect. Side note, press that button yet? You know what button I'm talking about. It's a subscribe button. You can't miss it. Go ahead and hit the like button too. Don't be stingy. Go ahead and share the video. You share everything else, but you can't share this video because I'm talking about you? Oh, your feelings hurt now? Bitch. Don't forget to check the description box for all the ways that you can follow me and connect with me. And do me a favor. Go to that Thoughts Free Facebook page, like it, and subscribe to my email list. I got a nice video waiting on you once that website launches. And we have less than a month before that happens. Almost ready. Question I have for you, whether you're a woman or a man. If you could ask a woman anything you wanted about why we do the things we do, what would you ask? Make sure you comment below and share your questions. I really want to know. I got a little serious on you on this video, didn't I? I can get a little serious sometimes. I get it from my mama. Now some of y'all may have liked it, some of y'all may not. I love you anyway. As always, peace and blessings, y'all.